Hello, we're in a tent at the bivouac of CP6. It's the middle of the night and racers have been trickling in throughout the day and the night. The lead runners have been through. The first two women have come through just now. The first woman was Aziza El Amrani and the second was Marilyn Nakash. We're going to pop up to CP6 to see how the racers who have decided to rest up there and spend the night are doing. At any rate, it's going to be a long night for everyone who's still out on the course. We'll see you soon. Good morning. We are in the bivouac on the second day of the stage of the 90 kilometers. It's been an incredible day. It's been an incredible night. Everybody's a little bit tired. The racers have come in. Some racers are here. Some racers are still out on the course. Chaz, good morning. How was the day? How was the night?
Long. Much longer than I hoped for, but pretty much what I expected. Every race likes to call themselves the hardest, the toughest, the most dangerous foot race or race on the planet, right? But oftentimes you walk away and you realize that training can defeat any of that. But out here, I think they met their expectation by calling it the hardest foot race in the world. Not just the race, but the conditions now. We just get done. It's blowing right now. You get no relief. It's like 100 degrees outside. So you battle through that. It's just a constant 7-day race.
So it sounds like it's also a mental game. How did you handle the mental part?
I just shut my brain off and I just put one foot in front of the other. I almost think about nothing except just continuing and going forward. And then I just continuously analyze whatever's going on in my body and make adjustments from there.
Chaz, thank you so much for your time and keep going. You're doing great out there.
Thank you very much. Hey, appreciate it.
And now let's go and see 36 hours of footage to see exactly what Chaz has been telling us about.
J'ai profité d'un super ciel étoilé. Là, c'était magique. Franchement, j'avais apprécié. Après, bon, je me suis trouvé tout seul, comme si le désert m'appartenait. C'est formidable, quoi.
There are YouTubers and then there are YouTubers. Let's go and meet Chris, who is specialized in extreme adventures.
I always say you get one life. If you live it right, one is enough. So that's why I'm here. I spend my days as a podcast host and YouTuber. Every year I like to challenge myself with some kind of extreme endurance stunt. So I've ran the length for the United Kingdom. I completed a quadruple distance Ironman triathlon. I gave up one Christmas to run 200 miles around a running track. And this year, here I am.
Well done. Merci beaucoup. Hello legends. Look behind me, you can see people making their way up yet another jebel, which is like a mountain in the desert. Everyone, as you can see, they're filling up with water for the next stage, checking that their feet are okay. And as a surprise, here is Martin filming me for the television.
It's the most famous race in the world. I didn't realise it really is the toughest foot race. It's been insanely hard. I cannot believe the level of dedication and fitness these athletes have. Yesterday was 48 degrees and people were still running in the middle of the day. So the reputation of the MDS goes long before it. I have always wanted to complete it. For the most part, I think, how come this is such intense pain? Secondly, I keep reminding myself to look up and realise this is the experience of a lifetime. The scenery here is the most stunning you're ever going to see in the world. And I think about my son, and I also think about the charity that I'm running for. I keep reminding myself it's not about me, and then it's just one step in front of the other.
Welcome to The Adventure Continues with Ian Corliss. Ian, what a day.
What a day, what a night, what a day. That is the long day at Marathon des Sables. 10 editions of this race for me, and yesterday was one of the toughest. I saw a lot of people struggling, fighting their emotions to get to the finish line, and that's the Marathon des Sables.
And when you say it was one of the toughest for you, can you elaborate on that?
The route is beautiful, but if you're running it, it's hard. Lots of soft sand, and it's nothing big, no big dunes. It's just relentless soft sand, which exhausts the runner. It's bad for the feet. And then if you add 40 plus degrees in the shade, it's just exhausting.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about what you saw out there?
The men's race was, I felt, pretty neutral. It seemed as though they were happy to be together, and they all finished very, very close together. The women's race was a drama. Ragna, who was in the race lead by a substantial margin, was having a very, very difficult day, and it was clear by CP1 that she was going to have a problem. Marilyn, Aziza and Tomomi were having a really good race, and Aziza won the stage, which is great for the Moroccans.
Well, I know that you've had a quick look at the rankings. You were out on the course until this point. We just grabbed you and pulled you in front of the camera. Can you tell us a little bit more about the rankings?
So Marilyn is in the lead with Aziza second and Tomomi third. I think it's going to be an exciting marathon stage, but I can't really see that changing much. The men's race is now going to be very interesting.
Oh, why is that?
Well, it looks like Rashid is going to take a penalty for outside assistance, which will move him off the podium. Mohammed will be in the lead with Aziz second. 3-4 minute gap. So I think we're going to see fireworks on that day.
Fascinating. Actually, talking about tomorrow, what are your predictions for tomorrow's marathon stage?
It's going to be fast, no doubt, and even faster now, I think, with the current situation. It's a relatively flat stage, some soft stands, some hard terrain. People just want it over with and get that medal.
Right. Thank you so much, Ian. Let's go to the finish line and welcome in the last runners, the last courageous runners.